Dawe! 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 Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to share with you the story of my life, which is an exciting part of my life, and this had to do with my job working with snakes. So a black person working with snakes, something that many people find very weird. Even me, I never thought in my life I would work with snakes, but it happened, hey? And it all started in 2009 after I left Zim for South Africa looking for greener pastures. And yeah, but before I give you the story, I want to tell you that I'm going with the ghost girl who happened to be my daughter. She's the camera person, she's recording everything. My disclaimer number one, we are not professional YouTubers, so obviously there will be technical glitches and so on. Please forgive me. And the other thing is, I'm not authority when it comes to snake knowledge, because I'm going to share with you lots and lots of stories of my personal experiences at the snake park. So when I do that, some people will find some of the information not what they know, so please forgive me. And I'm so lucky, guys, so lucky that I worked at the most beautiful snake park in the world. And I can say this without even seeing any other snake park in the world, because it is beautiful. That's what it is. And I also worked with very nice people. They taught me everything that I can claim today I know about snakes. It was them, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's how it all started, and that's the story of my life. Yeah, so it started in 2009, as I've said before. I left Zim for South Africa, going for greener pastures. And as I was in South Africa, my thinking, my vision was, I had so many years working with in the sweet and chocolate manufacturing industry. So I thought, if I go to South Africa, I'll definitely find something in my niche, something that I know. But now, all the applications or everything that I tried to do to find work in this industry, no response, nobody replied. So I gave up. And one day, as I was chilling at home with a friend, we saw an advert in one of the local magazines in the town I stay in, the town I lived in. And this magazine is called the What's New. And in the What's New, there was an advert. A snake park was looking for a temporary guide, a tour guide. And me and my friend looking at it, thinking as a black person, where I grew up, my culture, thinking about snakes, working with snakes, we laughed it off. I never thought in my normal senses I would work at a snake park. So I ignored the advert. So Thursday, we ignored it. Friday, ignored it again. Then Sunday, in my own small space, in my room, I realized that I left a wife at home who was pregnant and a 5-year-old child. I need a job. I need a job as soon as possible. So without friends, without pressure, I decided to call the snake park. And when I called the snake park, a beautiful voice on the other side of the phone answered, and they invited me to come to the snake park that very same day, that Sunday in March 2010. So yeah, I went to the snake park, arrived on the property. As I was right in the middle of the property, I saw heaps of stones, horse jumps, because the wife of the owner of the property was or is into horse shows or horse jumps. So she had all these heaps of stones as the jumps, the horse jumps. So when I saw them, they looked exactly like graves, and I was terrified. I was so scared, but I was already on the farm. I'm a big man. I didn't want to be scared. I didn't want to show that I'm petrified. So I walked toward the lady who was waiting for me already by the gate, spoke to her, and also anticipating a proper interview. So you know where you get yourself ready and you've got some notes in your pocket. One fact that I kept repeating as I was going to the snake park was, I know nothing about snakes. I know nothing about snakes. So when I arrived there, hi, how are you? We did our pleasantries. And then after that, she said, I want you to join my husband. He's on tour. And I'm like, what, tour like a snake tour? It's like, yeah. You mean he is on tour, and I wish you could join. I want you to join my husband there. Then I'm like, okay. I did join, and I joined at the wrong part. They were at one of the first cages they open at this farm when they are doing their tours, which is the brown house cage. They were touching and holding snakes. That's where I joined. So I kept my safe distance, and at the same time I wanted to strike a balance. You know, you're looking for work, you don't want to show that you are petrified, but at the same time you don't want to be too close because I was petrified of snakes. So I kept my good safe distance, and as he was going with his demonstrations and the tour, he then invited me to come and touch a snake. Come and touch a snake, oh my word. And then I went, put my finger on the snake, and it felt horrible. That was my first experience. I want to be honest. I know years working with snakes, it all changed, but at that point, it was horrible. And that was my first day at the snake park. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'm going to give you more and more. If you enjoyed the content, please don't hesitate to share, like, subscribe. I promise you the story is going to go on and on and on and on. Thank you so much. Bwah!